She participated. She tortured me and others. And she's worse than Jeffrey. She broke the sisterhood. She broke that bond. She was supposed to be a protector and nurturer, and she failed us. And she'll have to live with that for the rest of her life.
I was forced into Jeffrey's room to be raped by Ghislaine. Ghislaine is as responsible, if not more, than Jeffrey.
What would justice look like for you as you sit here today?
Jeffrey's dead, Ghislaine's here. I want Ghislaine behind bars for the rest of her life, purely because she is that sick. The public are not safe with her on the street.
Virginia, how did you meet her and what was her pitch to you?
I'm working at Mar-a-Lago, loving it. I'm working in the spa area. I was reading about anatomy and massage, and that's when Ghislaine came up to me and said, "Oh my God, you're reading a book about massage." And, you know, long story short, she told me that she knew of a man who was looking for a traveling masseuse. And if he liked me, then I would get educated and I would become a real massage therapist. So yeah, I mean, it was a dream of a lifetime until I got there, and the abuse was immediate.
It has been reported that they would prey on young girls who were vulnerable.
She could smell the vulnerability on the person. I told them a little bit about my past and how I'd been abused. So immediately it was like the Cheshire smile is what I call it. And I asked her, I said, "Why are you having all these girls come in and sleep with your boyfriend?" And she was like, "So I don't have to do it all the time." You know, so she made like a joke out of it.
Why do you think she did it?
She did it to keep Jeffrey happy, for sure. She did it because she loves the control over people. Jeffrey was a sick pedophile, but she was the mastermind.
What would justice look like for you when it comes to Ghislaine Maxwell?
I would like to see Ghislaine stay in jail forever. I'd like her to apologize for what she's done to me and so many others.
She didn't just procure girls and women for Epstein, but she herself participated in their abuse. I think that's an important thing for people to understand. And then she also, made threats. She made threats to my sister, to our family, when it was clear that my sister had reported her. And so I think that to be told that suddenly she's being brought to the table as a potential source of information when she's previously been charged with perjury by the government is very confusing and unsettling.
My time with her, with Ghislaine, she didn't come out of, I didn't go to her beautiful home in New York City and meet her, and she did not present herself as evil and as a monster and as someone that's going to put my life or my well-being in harm's way. She came at me with politeness, with openness, with friendliness, with making emotional connections with me, with the ability then to build this trust with me within hours. So her presence and her approach to me was so meticulously calculated that her intention behind all of this, I would even say, beautiful humanitarian woman-to-woman interaction, it was all to fool me. It was all to get me to think one thing and believe that I was in as I said, a safe and healthy environment, when actually she was setting me up to then go into tragedy. So I don't know anybody that can be an inherently good person that can do something like that. It is a significant and severe disconnect from humanity.
And it's much like the girl, Carolyn Adriano, who testified against Ghislaine Maxwell. One of the three main witnesses in the Maxwell case was found dead. in a hotel room, not at home, in a hotel room from some drug overdose, which is, she was a mum and she wanted to have a chicken farm and she'd bought a chicken farm, that was the life she planned, and she's found dead in a hotel room and they say, oh, it's a drug overdose. I don't believe it for a second. And then the media wouldn't put it there. They wouldn't put it in the media. They only put it there 6 months later because another amazing victim, Sarah Ransom, made sure that it was put there. She spoke to Kate Bricolette from the Daily Beast, and finally an article was put out about it. Not many articles. There was that one and one more. Most people don't know that one of the main girls, brave, amazing woman who testified against Maxwell, was found dead. A couple of months later, within a year or so, found dead in a hotel.
Thank you for watching my video. Please visit my website at samstwitch.com. My X profile is at x.com/samstwitch_Sam. My YouTube channel is at youtube.com/samstwitch. I post videos that I cannot post on YouTube on my BitChute channel, at bitchute.com/samstwitch.